Good morning, friends. It gives me immense delight to meet all of you this morning in Bangalore. And let me tell you, friends, I am from Bangalore, a beautiful city, and those of you who have come from different parts of the country, if you're able to get a job here in Bangalore, I think you will enjoy working here in Bangalore. Bangalore is a very nice city. We got a lot of beautiful gardens, excellent weather, and nice people. All of you will really enjoy. I'm very happy that our Central Council member, C. Arpit Kabra from Mumbai is here. Friends, as you know, Mumbai is the financial capital of the country. So if you're looking for an opportunity in the financial services sector, I think Bombay is the right place. And Bombay, we have so many CAs working in the financial services space. And Arpit Kabra is the right person to guide you and mentor you if at all you want to take up a career in the financial service industry. But if you're keen on working with IT companies, startups, multinational, GCCs, Bangalore is the place. And I'm extremely happy to note that all of you have joined this 64th campus placement program. When I was a council member from 2007 to 2015, I was actively involved in the campus placements in Bangalore. Those days, we had about 250 to 400 chartered accountants, and I've been given to understand by Kavita Paramesh, the chairperson, that more than 1,300 people have registered for the Bangalore campus. Compliments to you, Kavita, for the good work the Bangalore branch is doing, supported by, the secretary, Mr. Pramod Hegde, and also Sripad Hegde, the secretary of the branch, and all the distinguished committee members present here. And I'm sure, this week would be an exciting week for all of you. Because what I personally feel is that we have eminent people like Ms. Jagannathan, who's the CFO of Sonata. Sonata has been in Bangalore for many number of years. They've employed a whole lot of CAs, and he'll be the right person to guide you, to tell you what exactly is happening in the IT industry, what is the impact of the geopolitical tensions taking place around the world. I remember when I qualified in 1990, we had the Gulf War. Those days, jobs were not at all an attraction, and we all joined practice. I've been in practice for 35 years, and let me tell you, I'm very happy. But those days in 1990, when we had the Gulf War, I just qualified, we never had campus placements. Pay packages were 7,000 to 8,000 rupees per month for chartered accountants in a city like Bangalore. IT industry had not grown. We never had multinational companies. We had the public sector companies like HAL, HMT, BHEL, BEML. Those were the days where CAs used to prefer getting into these companies. But I'm sure Jagannathan will guide you as to how you should go about charting your career. I can only say, friends, it's a great opportunity for all of you to get together, network, and speak to each of you as to what each one has to do. And as Arpit rightly said, you have put in a lot of hard work, and my heartiest congratulations to each one of you sitting here, because this is one of the finest professional courses in the country. I think all of you have seen the news reports just about 10 days back, where 6 a.m. in the morning, there is a mail sent to about 12,000 employees of Oracle stating that your jobs have been extinguished. You please provide your alternate email ID. We would like to discuss with you the exit options. That is how the IT industry, the engineering professionals who are, who are tech savvy, who are having the latest knowledge, have to go through a lot of, you can say, uncertainties. And the way AI has impacted every industry, every sector, even our accounting sector has been impacted, AI is impacted. So people are bound to be losing jobs. And one thing about our profession is that you need not have that fear. Irrespective of whether there is COVID, whether there's a war, whether there's job, accounting has to be done. The finance function is very critical for every organization. So one thing each one of you present here in this hall, be very happy and comfortable, is absolutely weather-proof profession, I can say. The next 30, 35 years, whatever happens around the world, your jobs are safe, is what I wanted to convey the message to all of you. So it's happy time for all of you, because becoming a chartered accountant is a great thing. The kind of respect you get in society, the way your parents look at you, your friends look at you, the way society looks at you. I think, even after qualifying, I qualified in 1990, and even now I feel happy and proud to be a CA. And I'm sure each one of you present here would be happy and, and proud to be a chartered accountant. Friends, few insights which I thought I should share on this occasion. It's essential for you to know what's happening in the profession. And One thing you can keep in mind is that there's a digital transformation that is taking place around us. I think as accountants, we need to be aware of the transformation that is taking place. A lot of accounting tasks are getting automated. No longer you need to sit and punch data. You can download your bank statements automatically. You have software that can take care of the accounting. Real-time reporting is what is the ask of the current management. If you speak to any founder, a startup founder, he wants real-time reporting. He's no longer interested in a quarterly reporting or annual reporting. So the demands of the management are changing. Today we have young entrepreneurs who want real-time reporting. Cloud-based collaborations. Those days when we started our career, we never had computers. 1990 when I qualified, and we saw the evolution of computers. Today, everything happens in the cloud. You are waiting for your flight in the airport, you can still log on to your software and access information, work on that, reply to your mails. Things have changed. Cloud-based collaborations is the order of the day. Then new digital payment mechanisms, everything happens online. You make your payments on the phone, automatically, at the back end, you have the accounting system getting updated. So you need to understand emerging technologies, the new digital payment mechanisms, and that will help you to offer your services in a much more efficient manner. Online real-time audit is the next big thing. All of us are used to annual audits, quarterly audits, but yes, management says, Mr. Raghu, we want you to do an online real-time audit. Every 24/7, your team should provide me and give me that assurance that everything is fine. So you need to prepare yourself for the online real-time audit environment. Virtual CFO services are gaining ground. No longer it is required for you to work for one company. If you are having that entrepreneurial mind, you can set up your own firm, own company, and you could provide CFO services for multiple companies sitting here in Bangalore or Indore or wherever it is. So you can offer your talent, your knowledge to multiple companies, and you can have higher revenue streams. But for that, you need to be smart, capable, you need to set up a small team. And today, I find a lot of youngsters setting up companies and offering virtual CFO services. They're no longer interested in a 10 to 6 job where you get a salary. They're looking at multiple opportunities. Coming to global opportunities, yes, it's no longer India, no doubt is a happening country. We have a lot of opportunities. You go to Delhi, you have the top, public sector undertakings, government jobs are available in plenty. You go to Bombay, financial services, come to Bangalore, you have the IT sector. But if you want to move out of Bangalore, you're keen to get into the other countries. I think Gulf is the most happening region. Go to Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman. Plenty of opportunities, 4 times the salary. Let us say you're getting ₹1,00,000 here per month, you'll get 4 lakhs in a place, in any of these Gulf countries. And the biggest advantage there is there's no taxes for you. So even assuming you spend 50% of your salary, 50% is your saving. And one big advantage in the Gulf region is very easy for Indian CAs to get jobs in the Gulf region. You can head back to India whenever you want, 3-4 hours flight, you can come back to India. So those of you who are looking for a career in the Gulf region, plenty of opportunities. We have overseas chapters in all the locations. Go to the web and then just type. If you want to look at a job in Oman, you can ask the Oman CA chapter. You can get all the information. What are the visa requirements? What are the kind of job salaries you can? We have the Abu Dhabi chapter. More than 1,500 CAs are there. Dubai, 2,000 chartered accountants are working there. So that is one area where you can get a lot of opportunities. Second area is Australia. Australia, the banking, pension, and insurance sector is looking for CAs. Of course, Australia has high taxes. The taxation is very high, but the quality of life is very good. And many chartered accountants are extremely successful. We have chapters in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane. So those of you who are interested to go to Australia, it's a nice place. Ireland, again, we have an MRA. Even in Australia, we have an MRA. You just need to pass one paper, that is to become a CPA Australia member, so that you can get a job in Australia. Similarly, in Ireland also, we have an MOU. You take up 1 or 2 subjects, you get a degree of CPA Ireland, you can get a job in Ireland. But as far as US is concerned, you need to pass the CPA examination. Our MRA has still not happened. So those of you who are keen to get to America, yes, that's a great opportunity, but you need to go through the CPA program. So what I mean to say, friends, that those of you who are interested to go abroad, plenty of opportunities. All the details of the opportunities available on the website of the institute. You can go to the respective chapters and try to understand what is happening. Talking about the other digital information changes that is taking, data security is gaining ground. I think as chartered accountants, we need to keep this in mind. And another important thing which I would like to share is that we are moving into an era of specialization. No longer, income tax, GST, direct taxes, indirect taxes, audit and assurance. No. Whole lot of consulting opportunities have opened up. You know, you can take up careers in valuation, you can take up careers in mergers and acquisitions. A lot of multinational accounting firms and a lot of corporates look at chartered accountants with M&A exposure. You can look at insolvency as an area of specialization. Insolvency and Bankruptcy Act has gained ground. Forensic audit is another area. Banks are looking for chartered accountants with knowledge of forensic. IS audit, because of the use of tech, you need to have knowledge of IS audit. We have the certification courses for all of this, and you can take up the certification courses to upskill yourself. Then you have cyber risk management. Then you have IFRS. If you have the knowledge of IFRS, you have done a certification course in IFRS, you can get jobs anywhere within the country and outside the country. So for this, friends, you need to understand the various opportunities open for you, the specialization open for you. And one more important thing is that you need to embrace technology. All of us have seen the power of AI, how AI is impacting the profession. Today, you're able to draft appeals using AI tools. You're able to, do a lot of stuff using AI. It's impacting our profession also. Please keep in tune with what is happening in AI. Blockchain will come in a big way to the banking sector. The entire banks will adopt blockchain. So a whole lot of CAs would be required. Big data analytics gaining ground. Cloud accounting already said, robotic process automation, all this are changing. And one thing you need to keep in mind, fintech is a growing space. In Bangalore, a lot of fintech companies are there where financial services and technology get together, and you have seen all the apps what we have today. Fintech is one very good space. GCC is another good space. The Institute of Chartered Accountants conducted a lot of program on GCC recently to talk to you as to what are the opportunities, because today with a lot of visa restrictions, most of the big corporates around the world are setting up GCC centers in Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi. So you can look for an opportunity in the GCC. Then also in the startup eco space in the country is very vibrant, and Bangalore is a happening place. There are plenty of startups. Young CAs can get very good roles as CFOs in these startups. You could explore opportunities in the startup sector. So finally, friends, what I would like to conclude is that the world economy is going digital, and we have to learn to work in a borderless world. Upskilling is something mandatory. Don't think you've passed your final, this is sufficient. No, you need to upskill yourself, and there's an ongoing process. Recently, when we had the opportunity, I have gone through a course on forensic. When we had COVID, I had to update my knowledge of GST because we never had GST in our curriculum. Recently, I've done a course on valuation. I thought, let me improve my knowledge. So learning is something continuous. Even after 35 years, I've been putting conscious effort. So all of you should keep that in mind. And get used to the disruption. Disruption is a new normal. But only one thing I can tell you, friends, the way forward is exciting for each one of you. I wish you good luck. Congratulations once again. And I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for such insightful address to the gathering. I am sure our young chartered accountants would take your advice throughout their professional journey.